Hello everyone, Jake Fagan. Welcome back to Everspace story. I don't even know where we left off. I've been doing things off stream for a few days. We have ourselves a blue little tycoon with a +1 regeneration to hull health. And yeah, it's for the drones. Nothing else too special. I did buy a few other ships, tried them all out. Tried farming for a better ship. Didn't really get any luck. Farmed a bunch of money. Enough to buy like $200,000 or $300,000 ships just through trading alone. Did a few events. Things have changed a little bit, but like we didn't do any exploration, didn't do any missions, didn't do nothing. I did clear all those freaking challenge things out of my inventory, especially except for the one that is 2 bosses. Can't get the ship or a loadout that I would like to fight 2 bosses at once. I think it may be a little rough on this difficulty. A little rough. Still running rockets, railguns, and flat cannons, even though the flat gun, its burst DPS and sustained DPS has really been letting me down, but AOE is still beautiful, and it's like utility for mining is just off the charts. But I keep wanting to change it out, but it doesn't have the range. I keep looking at the range of all the other weapons, and I'm like, ugh. I just hate to give up range. It hurts a little.
Here, but impressive.
It is very, very pretty here. Can I actually like 180 this thing? Do like a little boost. Like a fancy, cool thumbnail for this. I mean, look at how pretty this is. It's gorgeous. Get the planet up there in the high right. A little bit of structures down there. Just kinda F12 it. There we go! Early screenshot for a thumbnail today. Just because they're here, and I'm so out-leveled for where we are. I can just fly into these guns and let the drones do their work. I actually tried out the bomber. Fairly impressed by it. I really, really, really like that you can use secondary weapons and they just take energy. I wanted to find 3 rocket pods, but I couldn't. I only ever managed to get 2. So I think that might be my go-to ship. Yeah, we just flew out there and killed them for no reason, even though I've got things on my UI over here. We got bulletproof containers, 2 containers. Oh, we're coming out the clouds directly on a big boy. Oh! You know, I mean, luckily, they didn't break the container and they didn't break me. The drones and this ship actually auto repair.
Hey, that's ours. Great. Smugglers. I see him.
Why are you just leaving it out here if it's yours? Well, you guys just got rolled. Okay then.
I think there is a lesson to be learned here.
That some containers may still have owners around?
No, that it may not be worth dying over 2 barrels of clothes and a wiring kit.
I mean, to each their own, because I'm gonna die for them every single time, because loot for. And like, you shouldn't leave your it's such a terrible mentality, because it's like, in real life, you find someone's wallet, you go give them their wallet back, right? And like, you don't take the money out of it, you just do a good deed, pay it forward. You don't just steal all their shit and say, shouldn't have left your fucking wallet there, bro. I think if you do that, it's kind of a super dick move. Which I guess is kind of what we're doing with these containers to some extent. Oh yeah, we're just straight up robbers. There's no, like, none of this crap is ours. But it's part of the gameplay loop and it is what it is. Did they add showing the stats beforehand? I thought that was an option somewhere that I didn't have enabled. Question mark. I mean, I'm not going to use any of them. Media deconstructs. I don't think there's been a patch. I try and check the updates feed every single time I log in, hoping for a patch. Can't even say hoping for a patch because there's nothing in particular that's broken that I want them to fix that I've come across yet. Other than, I guess I wish they would put in a loot as junk option. would be my one little thing. And that might even be it. Something I should be really thorough about looking. I know you can deconstruct over here. But I don't think there's like just a mark as junk. Because like I know we can do this, which is kind of... The hold it down thing makes it take a little bit longer than I would like. Like also, where are we in human history where that 2 seconds takes too long, right? Sorry you have a working station here, let me just blow up all your shield generators real quick. Don't mind me. You didn't want these things shielded, right? Oh, that's good, because I unshielded them for you. I'm glad you didn't. This defense system again. Sustained beam laser. This is one of the ones that I keep thinking about swapping to. Off stream, I messed around with the blue one. They feel really, really good. It's just the range. And I'm complaining about range. In a scout ship with a 30% increased range bonus as one of its passive on top of maximum expertise spec. Well, you want to talk about that's 55% extra range. My railguns were reaching out to 5.7. It was beautiful. Given with said scout ship, if anything touches you, you just instantaneously explode. What you guys got going on here?
Welcome, traveler! May I interest you in a new organic printer from Tarashi Mikoto?
No thanks. I have enough scrap on my ship as it is.
That is too bad. Printing yourself a new pet is all the rage back in the homeworlds.
I bet it is.
Excuse me, sir. May I have a word with you?
Sure.
Jan Davila. Good to meet you. I happened to overhear your conversation about scraps on
Why
your
am
ship.
I so...
You don't happen to be a scavenger by any chance? I've heard that scavenging is a big thing in the Beltogrades, and I'm keen on making a significant investment.
Well, if you're looking for unused junk, you should check out Cedo. They even have a whole junkyard there rotting away on Naria. And last time I went, it was completely free of outlaws.
Oh, you've been to the place. Then maybe you know someone there you could introduce me to.
I just briefly met a scrapper bot who's stuck there.
Perfect. I can pay you if you get us acquainted. Naria, you said? That should be easy enough to find.
To get there, you'll need a jump key for the Cedo gate.
Don't worry. My father brought me keys for all kinds of gates out here. It's my turn to uphold the Davila family name and expand our business to the Beltogrades. Let's meet at the junkyard, yeah? Looking forward to doing business with you.
Sure. That was weird.
I was so testy with that first guy, like, shut the fuck up. Like, the tone of voice, the attitude I had towards the salesman, that was a little weird. Like, my guy, really not a fan of salesmen at all. Like, hates, we're gonna repeat that, hates with a burning passion of fire, is what it seems like. This is just straight up an upgrade. Overcharged shield. Shield ST, so it's literally just a better version of an ST shield. Buy and move to cargo. So I will deconstruct you. Oh, the mats. Cool. So an overcharged shield. I'm okay with that. You do not have to buy all of the freaking trade materials. You're not doing trade runs right now. I did too many trade runs. So many off stream. It's so tempting still to pick them up. I'm doing it. I don't know why. I told myself today we're not going to be doing any trade runs. We're just going to do some recording, make some progress in the story, and not do early game noob trade runs. Unless I just filled up my whole darn inventory. That's how it be. What are you guys doing? Are you within 3.5? No, but you're darn close. Boom. Hello. Just a little guy saying hi down here.
Got him.
Anybody else? Feel bad. Just beating up on little children for level difference. Are you even gonna make it in range for my drones? Nope. Ooh. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of half-patch railguns to not be able to spam fire at no energy. A little weird. But let us go to a flyby of all these cool little platforms, see what they've got hiding on them. Power core socket, secure container. It's got 2 power core sockets. Interesting. Aha, and we have some poppable panels. What you hiding on me? Oh, you know, I was thinking that these sockets were gonna be for the little orbs I have to fly here. Apparently, they're just for batteries. Come around, down, boost it up. What are you hiding on me? Just a bulletproof container? Calibrated blaster, 800 range. I can't. I wish flak guns had like a natural like 300 less range. Then I could just easily swap them out for something else and not feel like I'm missing out. But they're 1200 range, or 2200 I think it is. It just feels so good. Especially on this difficulty where things hit so hard. I'm gonna go with no. It's tempting, but no. Let's back away from this little platform, get my bearings. That's where we were. Next platform should be right over here. Got these 2 platforms, and then, well, these platforms, and then there's these solar panel stations out and about. And I have no idea if they're hiding something in the clouds. Did I just hear a stealth ping at distance?
Is that another one of those strange vaults?
It appears to be the case.
Okay, let's give it a try. It's open. Let's take a look inside.
Okay. Vault worthy. Are you really vault worthy? Few credits. Ooh, rapid executioner. That range, though. I can't. Not gonna use you either. I mean, a nano injector. Let's sit on that. 2 ship colors, cement. What was the second one? Rusty earth. Where's this read? I want to read.
That was ours.
Oh, you mean you paid for it and this vault was yours?
What? No. We hadn't cracked that thing open yet.
So you intended to steal from here?
What were we talking about? Oh wait, you exploded, my bad. My bad. I forgot. You were super important and then you exploded. There was a read though. Did I not get the read? Or did I read the read? I had other things on my screen popped up, so there was no read. Whatever. Backing out. We're getting pings. Where is this ping? I'm blind. There's the ping, okay. Wait, what? the ping is out here. Much confusion. Still more this direction. Ooh, look at them. I knew there was gonna be something hidden down here in the fog. If I was a stealth box, I'd be right here. Yeah, blueprint. Plasma, and just not a great sensor. Cool. Trading hub, wreckage. Trading hub really isn't my goal right now, but getting out of the clouds and getting my bearings is. So, I have a two-step process here. What was that sound? Okay. Feel like there wasn't a weird sound, and move on with our lives. Oh, where'd you come from? You sneakity thing just hiding in the clouds? Why do you have like ramps and look like a jump gate of some sort or something? I'm not sure. Ow. I fit. We fits. We sits. We fits. We go throughs. We go around. We smack into. Scrape the paint. I would assume the structure itself has a shield, and I have a shield, so the two shields just bounce off of each other and there's actually no paint scraping. Is that how that works? Because I actually do shield damage when I hit this, but then there's sparks. Like, I'm physically making contact. But there is a dome of shield around me, which means the physical object goes through the shields, which is interesting. That makes me wonder if shields are triggered in this game visually through high impact, not... What are those? 2GB freighters. Oh no, because it's taking shield damage off. So I think it's literally just a game thing. I'm trying to place it in the universe of like, would shields only stop high speed projectiles? Or high velocity particles? Just a weird, creepy, ominous sound around said structure. I see wreckage down there to the right. We will take note of that. Secure container, energy core socket. What kind of energy socket is this? Gonna make me launch it into a tube. Yeah, so this is gonna be my tube. I am confused. What did that do? I bet it's going to be a timed run of hitting all the green lights at once. Gets the thing there, right? Oh, yeah, okay, I gotcha. So we summon you. Yeet you. The first one. Wait for it. Hit the second one. I'm a third one. Goes down, pops open both containers. I mean, it was different, and I like the variety they've been adding so far. It's not just like one type of puzzle. Can I just fly through this? Why? Just because I can. Feels good. Come to me, Umbra. Wings Cyclops Bomber. That's cool, because my bomber actually, I was kind of wishing I had another set of wings for it. Just not going to use you, not going to use you either. Just sit on beam lasers, because like I want to use them. Want to use them, but then I don't. Because of their range. It's a mix of the range and the mining. With how much I mine, it's kind of... I got the mine 2,000 resources achievement. I guess like 6% of people have it, which means I mine more than most folk. Okay, so wreckage there, this, that is done. Where was wreckage? There's actually wreckage all down there, and over there. So we're gonna head down to this wreckage. first. Do a really quick fly through. Wow, this wreckage actually keeps going and going and going. Valuable shipwreck. Well, it's a good thing I came this way. Cool unit and plasma motors. Will take. Do accept. Pretty sure all my drones are fully healed, so the wreckage there is kind of pointless for me. Buzz through this. Poke our head back out the top, get our bearings. Then go to that other wreckage in the clouds, if I can find it. Oof, getting your bearings here's. That would be for a loop. Okay, so did that. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. That's what we call a messy sneeze. Apparently I don't have any tissues on my desk either. We're just gonna sniff without the mic muted, because that's a wonderful sound for everybody. That's the wreckage trail we just followed. There was a second wreckage trail way over here. Oof, there's like snot in my hands. Air in my mouth. Falling apart! My whole face just exploded. There's this one time I was skiing as a teenager, and I ate shit, like hard shit, going very fast. And like when I stopped, I hit pretty hard on my chest, knocked the wind out of myself. But there was more snot. Like, this is not the most appealing story in the world. By the way, I stood up and like from face to like my waist, my whole front of my I was like, how is there this much snot in the human body? It's actually ridiculous how much stuff can fit in your nasal cavity. It was like the whole front of my jacket, down to my waist, my whole face, both my hands. No blood, no nothing. I didn't like smash my nose open, but like it was like the most cleared, probably the sinuses I've ever been in my life just exploded out of my face when I made that impact. Autocannons. It's still tempting to swap. 20% syringe rate, 20% of the hull hit points for each kill. 20% increased damage. Whoosh. And I think we're gonna write that off as this zone being done. Before anything, we're just punching out of here. Zipping out of here. Fun little stories I've told. What's going on? Oh yeah, that's right. My wife has a class tonight at 6. Wife was in person out of school today, and she's on her way home. We are headed towards the last place I believe I have unexplored here, and that is where our main story quest is taking us. Missions. We have GMB Scrapyard, go to pursue Starbase. That's the race guy. So yeah, we're going to Prescott Starbase after like a few hours of just probably 10-ish plus hours of me just exploring and dicking around in this whole area without doing the next main story quest. Oh damn, cutscene.
Starbase. The address you found belongs to an office in the business district in the upper area.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What is to be expected from the worst cesspit of the cluster?
Regardless, I think I'll pay him a visit.
The last functioning colonization module in the DMZ, repurposed by freelancers as part of the concession.
This place is huge.
It is comparable to a mid-sized shopping mall on the homeworlds. It appears to have gained a veneer of legitimacy.
Looks like the DMZ is changing, Hive.
Pretty cool station, though. Brady Blunt. Grady Brunt? Is that still really... Oh, it's just a
I need to find
cube.
this Maddox guy, and I need to be subtle about it.
Huge station.
All I know is that he's here, and he's expecting Dax at a ramen noodle joint.
There is no Maddox listed in the local directory. I can only suggest manually scouting the local ramen restaurants.
If that's what needs to be done.
Race Gates, black market dealer. Odo Place, GMB Ice Hanger. I mean, Vaultworthy, Freelancer, DMZ Research Station. Guess we'll start with the DMZ Research Station.
Excuse me, you cannot dock here. This runway needs to be cleared immediately. I am expecting an important shipment at any moment now.
Don't listen to it. Its fragile cyberbrain cannot comprehend that the shipment it's talking about already passed us by days ago.
The system is not capable of such errors.
I mean, you seem
We
to be.
even received a message that it ended up in transit limbo. You read it yourself. It says the jars are stuck at the border to Zharkov. Probably already making little jar babies and figuring out elaborate jar retirement plans.
What?
I've been to a warehouse at the border control. Is this what you've been waiting for?
This is not logically possible.
And yet, there it is. What a wonderful coincidence. This is for any trouble you might have run into.
You are paying a thief.
Apparently all my exploration
Come
paid
on.
off.
It was you who ordered the stuff in the first place. Now stop bickering and say thank you.
Thank you for bringing me my peanut oil.
Don't you hate it when robots get hangry?
I mean, peanut oil's what we fry and it tastes good. Convenient, I guess. So we're like, all of these things I did? Yeah, I think all the blues are turn-ins. Huh. Okay then. Apparently I have done a bunch. Trying to avoid the ramen places, actually, like right now. Freelance hanger, what you selling?
Hi. My head tells me that you have a special job on offer.
Tells you correctly. It's an extraction job in Yawin orbit. We have a client who's willing to pay handsomely.
Yawin? That's outlaw territory, right?
Multiple gangs have banded together and settled there to stand a better chance against Okar raids. They don't trust each other much. Still have each other's backs if anyone comes in uninvited.
And the job involves extracting what? Data from outlaws?
That too is correct. There is
Look at
just
me knowing
one
what's up.
problem. My client didn't give me much information on the exact nature of this data, nor do we know which of the outlaw gangs has it. So to be on the safe side, I need someone to hack all their stations separately and download whatever they can find.
Huh, like pointing an autocannon in the dark. Anything else I need to know?
Only that once you've started the hacking process, you'll need to stay close to the server until it's done. Otherwise, the connection will be severed, and you'll need to start from scratch. So, how about it?
Let's say I return with all the data. What if none of them contain the file your client is looking for?
They will pay nonetheless. That is the deal.
It better be. All right, I'll look into it.
Good. Stay safe out there.
I mean, why not? Screw it. What you selling? Scout, a bomber, and a vindicator. Well, these are all ships I'm highly interested in. Maximum number of drones. Drones regenerate. And drones violently explode. Those are the 3 passives I have actively been looking for 2 days now. On one ship. This also isn't a bad combination. I don't know if I can afford this ship right now. But I could sell my scout, which I really don't want to. I sell... How much do I need to exchange? That's not what I meant to do. Purchase ships. Purchasing options. I need 131. I already have it. And this should just be a flat upgrade. For this type of ship, that is. It's flat up upgrades. It gives me 4 devices, plus 4 cargo, another 1 plus passive, has both the passives I want on it, and then the extra bonus one, which I think is pretty good with the drones exploding on death. It's either that or you get 20% increased damage for like 8 seconds when a drone dies. Both are pretty solid. Buy and sell current. And we are now broke. But I have a red. I don't even know the rarities, what they're called in this game, but I got the red version of the ship I have been looking for. I spent probably 4 or 5 hours doing trade
All
rooms
hive
and looking.
protocols transferred to new craft.
What would I do without you, Hive?
Thanks. Do appreciate that. Okay, go change up this look. Also change up ship modules, wings. I like the way the Tempest 3s look, but it's so big. It takes up so much of your screen, which is why I run with the small wings. And I run short, just to tuck in for more defense. Long, I think, looks a little weird because you're perfectly even. Medium's not as bad, but I just like the way the short is tucked in. Rear I've been on the fence about because I really like the fins. But like I also really like the engine load out of this one. So I've been swapping that one back and forth. Cool. And now I've got a 4th device slot. I'm honestly tempted to do energized boost. Just being able to GTFO really does save me. Give it a shot. See if it's what we stick with or not. But on this beautiful shopping trip, everyone, unfortunately, that is going to be it for this episode as I do a half-assed outro. Well, just buying stuff. You know, we're going to finish the buying. We're going to sell off things that aren't single red dots. And on that note, everyone, that's the end of this episode. Thank you all for stopping by and checking it out. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification to all of my syndicate members. To all of my syndicate members, not medders, menders. I don't even know what I just said. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. 20 seconds to kill. I don't think we killed all 20. There's cards here. You can click on those. Do that. I got floss things all around my desk. I have so many. They just end up in my pockets. They're freaking everywhere. But I floss! Random fact. Bye, everyone.